The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
The parable of the sower. That same day, Jesus went out of the house and sat beside the lake. Such great crowds gathered around him that he got into a boat and sat there, while the whole crowd stood on the beach. And he told them many things in parables, saying, Listen, a sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seeds fell on the path, and the birds came and ate them up. Other seeds fell on rocky ground, where they did not have much soil, and they sprang up quickly, since they had no depth of soil. But when the sun rose, they were scorched, and since they had no root, they withered away. Other seeds fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked them. Other seeds fell on good soil and brought forth grain, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Let anyone with ears listen. The purpose of the parables. Then the disciples came and asked him, Why do you speak to them in parables? He answered, To you it has been given to know the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given. For to those who have, more will be given, and they will have an abundance. But from those who have nothing, even what they have will be taken away. The reason I speak to them in parables is that, seeing they do not perceive, and hearing they do not listen, nor do they understand. With them indeed it is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah that says, You will indeed listen, but never understand. And you will indeed look, but never perceive. For these people's heart has grown dull, nor their ears are hard of hearing, and they have shut their eyes, so that they may not look with their eyes, and listen with their ears, and understand with their heart in turn, and I would heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Truly I tell you, many prophets and righteous people long to see what you see, but did not see it, and to hear what you hear, but did not hear it. The parable of the sower explained. Hear then the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what is sown in the heart. This is what was sown on the path. As for what was sown on rocky ground, this is the one who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. Yet such a person has no fruit, but endures only for a while. And when trouble or persecution arises on account of the word, that person immediately falls away. As for what was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, but the cares of the world and the lure of wealth choke the word, and it yields nothing. But as for what was sown on good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and yields. In one case, 100-fold, in another 60, in another 30. Brothers and sisters, this is the good news of our salvation.
Praise you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Open your Radiance book on page 15. Prayer before the teacher's talk. All together, when one practices contemplation, the human nature needs to experience interiority, but the ego craves to have something, aspires to know something, longs to acquire something, until this triple desire for something dissipate. It will be very arduous for the person to reach interior freedom. This cannot be done in a day, nor in just a short practice for some time. This path of contemplation is entered into with intense effort and arrived at with discipline until it reaches a stage where it becomes a habit, a part of our daily life. We need great dedication to reach this stage, have constancy, so that the day will come when it will be easy and delightful.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sister.
Good afternoon to our online sitters, online listeners, and online companions in contemplative prayer. Medyo mahaba po yung gospel for this coming Sunday, the parable of the sower. Pero mapapansin po natin, the gospel is already explained. So, pero sabi nga, depende sa pag-perceive natin. So, Jesus, He uses parable para explain po yung kingdom of heaven. And parable, minsan, it demands reflection and understanding. And only those who are prepared to explore its meaning can come to know it. And understanding is a gift. Understanding of the gospel, or kung ano man yung mga narinig natin, is a gift from God. In the case of Jesus' time, it was granted to the disciples, but not to the crowd. Kaya si Jesus, to teach about the kingdom of heaven, He used parables for the people to know the mysteries of the kingdom. And even after now, for us, the kingdom of heaven is still a mystery. And knowing about it is still a gift, which is granted to people na pinipili ni Lord. So during that time, si Jesus, nung ginawa niya po or is nag-teach siya about the kingdom of heaven, they were in Israel sa part ng Jericho. And Jericho is considered as the oldest inhabited place on earth. Parang mas doon nagsimula yung civilization. And Jericho during that time it was known as, it's an agricultural country, fertile yung soil. Pero it's not true all over the country kasi meron din pong mga part na mahirap ding magtanim or magpatubo ng mga halaman. Like the Philippines, we are also considered as an agriculture country, pero meron din po mga part ng Pilipinas na may mga bato or hindi masyadong fertile yung soil. So, during that time, yung pagtatanim po, kaya the parable of the sower, in Tagalog, it is manghahasik o naghahasik ba ng mga seeds. I remember yung lolo ko, nung bata pa ako, nakikita ko siya pag nagtatanim ng palay. Sa province kasi noon, yung upland rice, isinasabog lang siya or inihahasik lang talaga siya doon sa ilalim ng mga puno ng niyog, sabay nilalagyan mo din ng mga mais. So pag inihasik mo yung mga palay, or isinabog mo lang yung mga palay, meron talagang napupunta sa daan kasi may pathway, merong napupunta sa mga part na may mga rocks, mayroong napupunta sa part na matinik or kasabay talagang tumutubo yung mga damo na matinik. And meron din namang napupunta sa good soil. Pero because by nature, ang lupa ng Pilipinas during that time ay talaga pong mataba pa, hindi pa tayo gumagamit ng mga synthetic na mga pataba. Talagang nabubuhay yung mga halaman. Na-witness ko na ang mga seeds, pag tinapon mo dyan, mabubuhay lang talaga. Dito sa Regina RICA, we also experience yung farming. In our context, naging commercialize po yung pagtatanim at natutunang gumamit ang mga tao ng mga enhancers or mga pinaganda yung variety ng seeds, gumamit ng mga pataba na synthetic para makabawi yung mga farmers or kumita kasi naging business na yung agriculture. Pero dito po sa Regina RICA, we are promoting the natural way of growing plants. Hindi po kami gumagamit ng synthetic, mga pataba. Ang ginagamit natin ay natural way or tinutulungan tayo ng mga worms, for example. So, yung soil ay tinutulungan natin na maging maganda yung soil, piniprepare natin yung soil. Because the parable is also about the good soil, na kung saan doon tutubo yung seeds, tutubo na maganda at magkakaroon ng maraming bunga. So sa atin, ginagawa natin, meron tayong tinatawag na enhancer or soil conditioner. Kailangan naka-condition po yung ating soil at tinutulungan natin na magkaroon siya ng mga natural na pataba sa pamamagitan po ng paggamit ng vermicast na nanggaling sa vermiworm. So pag nilagay mo yung seeds doon sa ang aming nagpupunla ay si Ririami. Pag nilagay mo yung seeds doon sa pure na vermicast, talaga pong sabi nga ni Eric sister, 99% to 100% nabubuhay yung mga seeds. Ngayon, tinutulungan na natin ang mga seeds na mabuhay. Pero noong mga unang panahon, sa panahon ni Jesus, sa kwento ko na panahon ng lulo ko, talagang sinasabog mo lang kung saan-saan yung seeds. Then dumating yung time na yung tito ko naman ang nagtatanim ng palay, and kami rin na nagtatanim ng palay, pinapalaki na yung mga seeds bago ilagay doon sa lupa ba, sa sakahan. Talagang pinapatubo mo muna, tapos isa-isang itinatanim. Hindi na siya isinasabog nung huli. So talagang 100% ay magiging maayos. So going back, yung practice namin dito sa Regina RICA, ayun nga po, 100% na ang germination at pag naalagaan mo ay talagang mamumunga ng maganda at ng maayos. So dun sa gospel po, yung sower, it represents Jesus. Si Jesus na nagbibigay ng kanyang magandang balita or ng tungkol sa kaharian ng Panginoon. During that time, nakasama niya yung mga disciples. It also represents the disciples na nagpalaganap ng magandang balita at hanggang dumating dito sa atin. It also represents, in our case, it represents our superior, si Sir Epi, na siya naman yung nagbibigay ng seed, no? Seed about contemplative prayer, for example, seed about our charism, na nilalagay niya sa puso namin ng mga sisters at sa inyo din po ng mga contemplative groups natin. And it also represents our parents, no? Sa inyong mga anak. Kayo po yung naglalagay ng seeds ng mabubuting values, for example, sa inyong mga anak. At yung kanilang puso ang soil, na anong klase ng soil yung nagiging doon sa puso ng ating mga anak. So sa gospel, sabi ko nga po, it was already explained. Sabi dito, the seeds that was sown on the path, o yung napunta doon sa path, ito yung mga tao na pag napakinggan nila yung magandang balita or kung ano man yung mga pangaral na napapakinggan natin, hindi nila maintindihan. Kaya kapag dumating yung mga temptations, nawawala yung mga magandang tinuturo ng ating mga parents o tinuturo sa atin or kung ito mang gospel, nawawala. Sabi doon, the evil ones come and snatches away what is sown in the heart. No? So nawala siya kaagad. Ito naman pong the seeds that was sown on the rocky ground o yung mga napunta doon sa rocky ground, hindi sinasadya, napunta siya doon, these are the ones who hears the word, immediately receives it with joy, kasi parang excited ka, napakinggan mo yung mga dang balita, pero dahil hindi malalim yung roots, dahil ang ilalim niya ay bato, ay walang ugat na lumalalim sa hanggang sa ilalim. Kaya kapag nagkaroon ng trouble, nagkaroon ng mga persecution, ay nakakalimutan niya kaagad yung magandang balita na inilagay sa kanyang puso. I remember nung doon pa ako sa St. Hildegard, nagtatanim ng mga herbs, may mga puno doon ng mahogany na namatay lang bigla. So hindi ko maintindihan, bakit namatay itong puno ng mahogany na yung sa may left side, pagpapasok ka doon, malapit doon sa waterfalls. And naalala kong sinabi ni Jojo, kasi sister, yung ilalim po niyan ay bato. So, ang mahogany, kung gaano siya katangkad, ganon din kahaba ang kanyang roots. Pero pagdating niya sa ilalim, hindi na humahaba yung roots kasi pala, bato na yung ilalim. So, namamatay din po yung puno. Kahit sa simula ay napakaganda ng puno, pag dumating yung level na bato na yung dulo, hindi na siya nabubuhay. And the seeds that was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, but the cares of the world and the lure of wealth choke the word. Diba? For example, tayo, alam natin yung mga magandang tinuro sa atin ng ating mga parents, yun ang pakinggan natin sa magandang balita. Pero minsan, for example, napupuno ng greediness ang ating mga puso. Nakakalimutan natin yung mga values at nahihila din tayo ng mga worldly things. Yung mga cares natin. For example, nag-worry tayo ngayong panahon ng pandemic. Kahit sa atin, minsan nagpa-practice tayo ng contemplative prayer, pero hindi pa rin natin maiwasan na mag-alala sa lahat ng mga nangyayari sa atin. Kaya minsan ay na hindi rin po tayo nagiging mabunga kapag tayo ay masyadong nag-aalala sa ating mga worries. And the good seed po, yung seed naman, na itanim doon sa good soil. By the way po, lahat ng seeds kasi is, practically lahat ng seeds po ay, kung maganda ang soil, ay mabubuhay talaga sila. Kahit hindi pa yan, sabihin natin, hindi pa yung magandang variety, kahit yung seeds na nanggaling lang sa talagang tinanim natin na mother plant, ang importante po ay maganda yung soil. So yung mga seeds na tinanim sa good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it. At they bear fruit and good yield. Sabi doon, 100%, 60%, 30%. So sa isang farmer, pag nag-harvest ka po ng 30%, malaki na yun. Meron ka ng income, or 60%, or 100%. So, yun po yung good soil. Hindi po yun sa seed na itananim na kasalalay, sa variety ng seed, kundi sa good soil. Kaya, yung sower, sabi doon, yung sower tayo ay minsan pag tayo ang nag-expect na magandang bunga, pag hindi maganda yung bunga ay talagang malungkot po tayo, minsan umiiyak tayo. No? So the extravagant harvest is due to God rather than human effort. Hindi natin kaya na, for example, in our own lang, tanging si Lord lang po. Kaya sa pagtatanim natin or sa pag-sow natin, hindi naman literally ng seed, sa pagbigay natin ng pag-share natin ng magandang balita ng Panginoon, sa pagbibigay natin ng magandang values, sa pagtuturo, for example, ni Sister Epi ng contemplative prayer, ating lahat, sa pagtuturo ng kabutihan na dulot nito, ay tanging ang Panginoon po ang makakatulong sa atin. Kaya dinadagdagan po natin ng prayer. One example is si Saint Augustine, kasi siya ang kauna-unahang santo na nakilala ko, na talagang napag-aralan dahil po sa mga Agustinian. So, si Saint Augustine, kung titingnan mo ay nagsimula na hindi siya good soil kasi marami siyang mga vices, marami siyang nung una, pero ang kanyang nanay na si Saint Monica ang nagsilbing sower ng seeds sa kanyang heart. At maraming dasal, maraming tulong ng panalangin ang kanyang ginawa para sa kanyang anak. Kaya in the end po ay nag-bear siya ng good fruit and yield. Kaya hanggang ngayon, alam natin ang mga nangyari sa kay Saint Augustine. So, only our God is our generous provider na nagbibigay sa atin ng ating lahat. Kasi sabi ko nga, hindi natin kaya kung tayo lang. So, yung paggawa natin ng pag-prepare natin ng good soil, for example, sa pagtatanim, ilagyan natin ng conditioner, lagyan natin ng mga enhancers, or sa ginagawa natin sa ating mga ministries, kahit ano pang kagaling ang gawin natin, kung hindi sa tulong ng Panginoon ay hindi rin po siya magiging maganda. Kaya sa lahat ng ginagawa natin ay hinihingi natin ang tulong ng ating Panginoon na tulungan tayo. Lahat po tayo in some ways, lahat tayo ay soil. Anong klaseng soil yung mga heart natin? Pero kapag tayo po ay naging soil, good soil na at nakapag-bear ng fruit, darating ang panahon, lahat po din tayo ay magiging sower. Sower ng seeds at tutulong sa mga bawat isa na mag-enhance ng good soil. For example po, sa ating mga, hindi lang sa aming mga madre, sa mga may anak, sa may mga apo, ngayong panahon ng pandemic ay magandang pagkakataon din na gamitin natin bilang pagkakataon na i-enhance natin yung good soil ng ating mga anak, ng ating mga apo. Ito yung mga panahon na pwede natin gamitin kasi magkakasama lang tayo sa bahay, madalas magkakasama sa bahay. Ito yung pagkakataon na gamitin natin itong oras na ito, i-enhance yung good soil sa ating mga anak para yung mga pangaral, mga values na ibibigay natin sa kanila ay magbunga ng good fruit. At makikita lang po natin na nagbunga siya kung itong anak natin or itong apo natin ay nagiging sower na din. No? Siya na rin ang nag-share at nagpapalaganap ng magandang balita o ng kabutihan o ng mga gandang mga pangaral, mga values na itinuturo po natin. Sabi daw, the difficulty of sowing and nurturing the soil, the sowers, because of the difficulty of sowing and nurturing the soil, the sowers may sow in tears. Diba? Sabi sa Bible. But because of the Lord, who is always the Lord of the harvest, these sowers will sing when they reap. Kaya sa lahat ng ginagawa natin, kasama po natin ang ating Panginoon or hilingin natin sa Panginoon na samahan niya tayo. And by the way, sa ngayon po ay meron kaming harvest na dragon fruits at mga sitaw, Baguio beans. Pwede din po kayong mag-order kung meron pong sobra. So yun lang po and thank you so much. Good afternoon. Please open your Radiance book on page 24. There is a season for everything, altogether,
A time for every occupation under heaven, a time for giving birth, a time for dying, a time for planting, a time for uprooting what has been planted, a time for killing, a time for healing, a time for knocking down, a time for building, a time for tears, a time for laughter, a time for mourning, a time for dancing, a time for throwing stones away, a time for gathering up, a time for embracing, a time to refrain from embracing, a time for searching, a time for losing, a time for keeping, a time for throwing away, a time for tearing, a time for suing, a time for keeping silent, a time for speaking, a time for loving, a time for hating, a time for war, and a time for peace. Father, we love you, we praise you, we adore you. Glorify thy name in all the earth. Glorify thy name. Glorify thy name. Glorify thy name in all the earth.
Let's make obeisance to the Holy Trinity.
Glory to the Father,